pay tribute to Alvin and Hilda on this occasion where they celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary. That is indeed a signal achievement. There have been many that have started out, and within a short period of time they have finished or divorced or separated. But for a couple to stay together for 50 years is indeed significant. And I stand here this evening to congratulate them. I came to the assembly here in 1982, and there were already members here at the assembly. And one of the things that I think we should bear in mind is that they have been indeed an example not only in their marriage life, but in their Christian walk with the Lord. And I believe that is something that one would want to exemplify. And I want to thank them for their example. Indeed, for many of the young couples who are coming up today and those who are aspiring, this is indeed a good example to follow. And so I want to wish them many more years of wedding bliss. And I know that the God who has brought them thus far will take them even further. I thought of the verse, I thought of the verse in the book of Samuel, where it says, "Hitherto hath the Lord helped us." And I believe that's a indeed great verse of scripture to take into the future, that this God who has helped them so far will continue to be their help. And so I want to raise my glass this evening in a toast to the couple. I'm going to say hip hip, hip hip, hip hip to the Thompsons. God bless you.
Church, I've only been here for a couple of years, but sitting there, it was so funny for me to realize that they were married longer than I was alive. It was such a shock. But I just want to congratulate the Thompsons. They welcomed me with open arms. Miss Thompson would call me at night. I didn't even know her. I just sat in front of her, and one night this phone rang, and it was like, I don't know a Thompson. And my mother was like, this one is for you. So I hesitated because I didn't know a Thompson. Then I remembered this was the lady sitting behind me in the church. And I think that I've known a lot of Christians, but I've never known a Christian like them. And it's pleasing to know that I can model my life to get someone like that. So I just want to say congrats.
I'm privileged to be here with all these very distinguished guests and our guests of honor. We celebrate you. We thank God for you. Thank you for adopting me when I first came to Barbados. You took me under your wings, cared for me, loved me, guided me. And I just want to thank God for the wonderful example you are. You not only preach, but you practice what you preach. And you really influenced us. I think your influence is really worldwide. And I just pray that God will continue to bless you, prosper you, keep you healthy and strong, and keep the love hot. So to Alvin and Hilda, we say God's richest blessings. Congratulations.
Congratulations. The Thompsons came to the church when I was yet a teenager. And I've never seen Christianity in such a practical way as they're demonstrating. We were young people. I think almost everybody from that church was invited to that home at some time for lunch. And we, the young people, we had so many lovely, precious times there. That was the home that we congregated at for our little socials, game nights. They were beautiful and are still beautiful Christians. They embrace everybody. And I'm sure that all the young people at my time will never forget the times that we spent with that family. So I want to wish them God's blessing, and may they will continue to be the beautiful Christians that they are.
I want to say that my family and I were really delighted to be here. It's been a long time since we visited with you all. I was really excited when Sister Hilda called and she told me that she wanted to invite us to this function. When we were at Full Gospel and then we left. When we left, it was a very sad time for all of us. Sister Hilda was one of those people who stayed in touch, and also her husband, and we would talk sometimes on the phone. It was always encouraging. Very special people. I wanted the fact that there's so many people here saying so many beautiful things about you is testimony. Okay, sure. The fact that there's so many people here saying so many beautiful things about you is a testimony to the constancy of your life and your love. I remember when we met you, we had an occasion to meet someone somewhere. Don't remember where, but somehow your name came up, Sister Hilda, and the person said, "Oh, I know her, and she's so sweet, and she's so..." It was everything she said was everything we had come to know about you. And I want to say that as a woman, you inspire me. As a wife, you inspire me. Seeing that you can survive marriage for 50 years. Because we all know marriage is tough, right? But the fact that you can stick it out for 50 years, and you're such a great example to us, to show us all that it can be done when you trust God. I want to say that the two of you are two very beautiful spirits and a light in this world and a great example for all of us. It's my great pleasure to congratulate you on your 50th wedding anniversary. I wish you all of God's best, always. I pray that you will be along for a great long time, because I believe that you have so much that you can pour into all of us. You know, I thank you. It's a beautiful thing to see your family. You know, just the other day, my husband was leaving home with the boys, and I said to him, and two became four. So looking at your family, and two became so many more. So I look forward to having that kind of experience. And I promise you, I'm going to try my best, by God's grace, to stick it out until death. Thank you.
39 years ago, a gentleman by the name of Alvin Thompson asked God to bless our engagement. 39 years ago. And if someone blessed our engagement 39 years ago, and we've been married now for 38 years. So there's hope for me, Matt, you said? We are not surprised, therefore, that Alvin and Hilda are celebrating 50 years. But if they can bless our engagement, it has lasted. And I must say that at that time, I didn't know him. But I was touched by, I put it in the context of something that someone said to me this week. That the problem with life is that some people act without thinking, and some people think without acting. But we have a couple here who both think and act and demonstrate the Christian life and share it with everyone. And we are all touched by what you have done for us, not only my wife and I, I'm speaking us in general, for everyone here. So I would like to congratulate both of you. And as I think it was Abby said, 60 more, not 50 more, another 60 more.
I'm very special. You all don't know me. I'm Joyce Nicholas. I think I'm very special. I came to Full Gospel in probably 82, I think it was. And I met Sister Hilda and Brother Al. And she has never forgotten me. Every day she has something to say. My children, they grew up in Full Gospel. And she looked out for them. She made sure they were all right. She made sure they came to Sunday school. She made sure that they were happy. Anything, you know, she would just talk to them about anything. And my grandchildren, she's still the same. She took out my grandson one day. I think it was last year or the year before. She had some children staying with her, some teenagers. So she just thought it would be nice if Miguel would come with her. So she called me and asked me, and he was pleased. And there, my grandson and her are a lot of ages in between. And he came back, oh, she's so nice. He never went to Full Gospel. And she, oh, Granny, she is so sweet. And she can do everything, and she's talking. He was so amazed and so overwhelmed by her and her love. And I must say that over the years, she has been a real, not only example, but what I would say, how can I say, she's just a good example for Christ. And we know there are a lot of people that say they're Christians, but from what we have heard this evening, we can all say yes. Sister Hilda and Brother Al are Christians because they follow Christ, not anyone else. They follow Christ. And if she has to tell you something that doesn't go well with you, she will sit you down very nicely and pat you and everything and ask you, everything good and how sweet you are and you're looking, and then she'll tell you. So she doesn't hide her face. She says exactly what she has to say, but in such a loving way that at the end you wonder, oh my God, you feel so bad that, what you've done, that you don't want to go there again. So I would just like to say thank you very much, Sister Hilda and Brother Al. You have made a real impression, impact, everything on my life and my children and grandchildren. And it's a great opportunity to wish you all a wonderful 50th anniversary. May God continue to bless you. May He continue to give you a long life. That there's much more, many people that will come into you, and you will just be there for them. So we'll all cheers and say happy anniversary. Yes. God bless you.
I am not going to speak about Sister Hilda. Everything is Sister Hilda. I'm going to speak about Brother Al. Brother Al is so special to me. Brother Al is so kind, loving. I remember my daughter was at UE, and he told her, you were at church one day and he said, well, your grade point average is up. And, you can have their scholarship, and you can have one. So check it out. And she checked it out, and there it was. I think it was $1,500 one way, and then about 12 the next. And sometimes you're there, you don't know these things. And Brother Al has always been kind, loving. He would come to my house, we would talk, we would sit. He is sweet. Now, to Sister Hilda. Sister Hilda is a part of Brother Al. loving and kind, but I am going to say this. She's special to me too, and to all my children. But most of all, Brother Al, hip hips. God blesses on both of you.
And Sister Hill. I knew Sister Hill and Brother Al from 1975. I met them at for gospel when I got baptized. And they're men, loving, and each day I believe they're adding on more and more and more love. They don't only do it, they live it, they talk it, they preach life. And I pray that God will continue to bless them and keep them. And Brother Al, you know what I always told you, you are my second husband. And I don't know why I didn't and talk about you before me. I was planning to stay up the first, but he's speaking about Brother Al. So therefore, Brother Al, keep sweet. Because we are January together and we keep together. Amen.
All right.
I was thinking about letting pass and let the others speak. But, but how can I not speak? I heard Ian said it, or someone said that Al and Hilda came to God's Assembly around 1972. I went to God's Assembly January 1972, and I met Al and Hilda during that year. And I'd like to declare this evening that from 1972 until now, Al and Hilda, we have maintained that relationship, that friendship throughout. I don't consider myself, I consider myself actually as a brother to both of them, and as a father to the children, because I've seen the birth of at least two of them. So that relationship, I even lived with Alvin and Hilda for about 2 or 3 years before I got married. But I can say this even that the quality of life, the examples that they live out, I have learned to pattern my life, live close to God, and pattern my life with that type of relationship and that kind of attitude, and where you love, learn that you love, and you have an attitude of love and friendship. And I can say that this has been my position. And I must say before I leave that Al has been my best man on 2 occasions. I always have to pause when people say, I have to let people know, unfortunately I lost my first wife, and so that's why I have a second wife. I have to always make that clear. Anyway, but Al has been my best man on 2 occasions. That close we have been through the years. And I pray that Al and Hilda will live to see many, many more years. Looking at the many siblings, the children and so on, I would have lost track of all of these great grands and grands. But I know that the quality of life of Al and Hilda will continue throughout the entire family, Abby and Brennan and Keisha and all of them. I haven't seen Sean in such a long time, but I feel very much connected to the family, and since I'm now married 26 years for the second time. I have 15 under the first marriage, so please, I have experience of 26 and 10 is 36 and 10. 41. So again, I want to bless Al and bless Hilda. Really bless you in the name of the Lord, and may you live to see many, many more. God bless you.
Thank you.
I'm not a member of the church, but I met the Thompsons approximately 10 years ago at the National Stadium. At that time, it was principal at 4:30. So we were sitting together in the stadium and we were talking. And from that time, we became very, very good friends. And I must say that they're a very wonderful couple, very caring, loving, and I'm going to congratulate them on arriving and meeting this milestone in their lives. And on behalf of my husband, Phil, and I I want to wish them God's richest blessings and continue looking as young as ever, and hope God give you many more years together. Thank you.
I'm going to be very short. I'm really blessed because of this couple. And what I'm going to say tonight is one of our very favorite games. In the pond, on the bank. Happy 50th anniversary. That's right.
I thank God for bringing the Thompsons into my life at the time where it was necessary, and going into school was hard for a single parent, but God provided, and I thank God for you. I ask God to continue to bless you, to bring you provision each and every day, to bless you abundantly above all things, to you overrun so that you can continue to do the things that you have done over the years for each and every person that came into your life. Those who do not know, but you are there because God has put you in place, and we give thanks for you. We ask God to cover your marriage, to shield you with fire, so that you will be protected at all costs. And we give you thanks, Lord, for this time to come, and thank you for being who you are in Christ. Thank you.
Well, we had an argument at the beginning of the night between Abby and Hilda as to who knew me first, because Abby claimed that I taught her at school, and of course Hilda goes back far as well, because we had children who attended school at the same time, and Hilda was always very kind. So I remember the times when she would come sometimes and give the children a lift to primary school even. And also, we shared the fact that we had two athletic children. In fact, they both studied in Texas, my daughter and Oba. And they both went to, well, they shared an Olympics because they went to the one in Atlanta, I think. So we have that history. But I would say over the years, Hilda never really preached to me. But I could get a model of her life, the way she lived. And without saying a word to me or inviting me to church or anything, I drew an example from the way she lived. She's always been a kind person. She continues still to be the same way. A couple of years ago, for example, she would have invited me to lunch. No big lunch at Hilton or anything, so she might not even remember. But she could see that I was going through a difficult time, and she took me to the top of Cape Massey. I don't remember what it's called. But we had a simple lunch at roti or something. But that was a kind gesture on her part. And she's very caring, very conscious of other people's needs, and may they continue. I've talked to Hilda a lot, but Alvin, you're all right too. Okay, so Alvin is also very kind, and recently I've started to go to their home as well for Bible study, so that will probably strengthen the relationship even further. But thank you, they're a very nice couple, and maybe continue to model our lives on them. Thank you.
Everyone, I just want to say that I've been here in Barbados now, coming up July, 37 years. And as the wife of the pastor at Full Gospel, I have had numerous experiences of various kinds. And I have found Brother and Sister Thompson to be very encouraging, very, very encouraging to me. I guess as foreigners, they kind of understand what we go through sometimes, and they could identify with me, and they've been very encouraging, especially Sister Thompson. She's always been there for me, very encouraging, sending me a word of cheer, a word of comfort or encouragement. And I just want you to know how much I appreciate it. There have been difficult days along the way, but I appreciate how much you've stood by me and encouraged me along this journey. God bless you both. I wish you many more years together of good health, of happiness, and even if sad times come, I'm glad that God has promised to overshadow us and give us the strength we need to go through God bless you both with many more years of this.
I want to say good night to and a blessed anniversary to my grandma and my grandpa. That's why they are 50 years together. But this is my mom. Abby Torah is my spiritual mom. They are the one that brought me in. When my wife couldn't do it, these two angels turned up at my door. I just told my wife invited me to an open air and I said, lady, you're foolish. If I step outside, I have all the open air that I want. And God is so great that there was a knocking on my door. And here come these two angels. They look like 11 and 12, but Abby was 16. And Torah, they were there. And they captivate me. And that is why I'm here in hospital. I come to know my grandmother and my grandpa. Praise God. I wish they would live long, another 20 or 50 more years. Anyway, I'm close behind. I'm 3 years behind you.
Thank you, grandson.